Hey everyone, it's Types, and today we're playing some more Pitch Black with the new Wailord EX deck. This deck, as you can see, I didn't name it, so I'm not going to lie, I'm not overly hopeful of this, but I played 2 games so far, and I won both of them. I just honestly obliterated my opponent, and it's focused around the new Wailord EX. Okay, I say I obliterated them, they both kind of lost early, but regardless, Wailord EX here is a really fun card with tied for the highest HP ever with 380 HP, and it's only on the 2 prize stage 1 as well, so it's pretty easy to get into play. Also, this art is kind of annoying. I don't know if it's the only one. It's very sparkly, which doesn't look great in live in my opinion. But regardless, you got Surf 120 for 3, which is not that good, and Falling Down for 5. You do 270 and put yourself to sleep, which is also not very good. So the attacks are bad. The HP is good. I mean, the attacks, if you ignore the energy cost, 270 is pretty good, I suppose, but it is 5. You put yourself to sleep. I will mention the deck can use Bubbly Water Energy, which covers you from special conditions and means you can't be affected by them, which is nice with the attack there on Wailord EX. We also play Cinderace here. I do want to mention, so Uncommon Fossil recommended this list to me. It is one I found on Limitless, so it's not my list here. We'll see if I make tweaks to it during the video, but it does play Cinderace, and this is one of my favorite cards with the ability Explosiveness, letting you set it during setup, put it in the active spot, and essentially play it as like a basic there. And then it has Free Retreat as 160 HP as well, and it also has an attack for 1 colorless doing 50, and then you search the deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. So super good energy acceleration there, and just an amazing card if you can start it. After that, it doesn't do anything. This also runs for Munkidori for essentially healing, and also, well, it's mostly healing, but gets a little bit of extra damage there. I am worried about the energy situation. We also run a Meowth EX, and this allows us to search for the new support card, Misty's Vitality, searching for up to 4 basic water energies, attaching them to one of our Pokemon, and then our turn ends. So ending of the turn, obviously not so good, but you get a bunch of energy there. Overall, this deck is, I don't know if interesting, but it's always pretty straightforward, but kind of cool as well. We have Heavy Baton to keep energies around and some other stuff. Jumbo Ice Cream to heal as well. So it's a pretty tanky deck, but let's just hop in and see how it goes. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. That really does help support me and the channel, and it's free, and I really appreciate it. But regardless, let's see what my opponents are playing. Hopefully, they're not going to one-shot me. If they one-shot me, that's bad. I always said, because I've been seeing a little bit of Mega Darkrai, not that much. It's not that good, but theoretically a second attack could one-shot us, except with the special energy, we're actually immune to special conditions, so that won't happen unless we don't have a special energy on, and they could get rid of the special energy. But my opponent's going to choose who goes first. They're making us go first. We'd rather go second. I don't know how much it matters, and it kind of depends what we start. We start a Cinderace. This hand is... I don't know. Let's see what my opponent's playing. Okay, they are playing a metal deck. Looks like it's probably Mega Excadrill. I was about to say it's nice because we hit them for weakness with Cinderace, which we kind of do. Funnily enough, they also cannot one-shot us, which is nice. But okay, well, the only Pokemon we'd hit and knock out turn 1 would be Metang there. I will actually attach to Munkidori here, I think is fine, and just pass. Not exactly sure what to do here. I mean, honestly, both our decks are pretty simple and straightforward, I think, so there's not too much going on here. My opponent does hit the turn 1 Team Rocket's Transceiver, presumably looking for the turn 1, obviously Petrel there, and then into the Precious Trolley, which I imagine is what they're going to do here, unless it's prized. I got like a beef with this card because it's always prized. It's not always prized, but regardless, my opponent does have it here. They're going to get, by the way, them starting Fez is like not good for them. They just got 1 Drillbur, which is kind of annoying. They could have gotten, I probably would have gone 2 Drillburs, 2 Beldums there, but I mean, you want to get 3 Metangs, and they do Genesect as well. You really need Genesect. Theoretically, they could not Genesect depending on what's in their hand. They attach active, which makes sense. We top deck Wailord, which is kind of nothing. I don't know if they're on a stadium. I'm not overly familiar with the deck. I played it just a little, and against it some. Surfing Beach is mediocre. I think you'll play it to thin it. Not sure the right play here. We really need a Wailmer. If we don't, that's pretty bad. I'm sure we can get it off the secret box, so I will do that. Getting rid of Misty's Vitality, and I guess probably a Water Energy is fine here. And we are going to search, or wait, no, sorry. I'm going to go to the Darkness Energy. We run, I don't know how many Water Energies, but we need one, obviously. Or we need a bunch. Okay, yeah, so good thing we didn't get rid of one of those, I suppose. Not sure how much it matters to me, to be honest, but regardless, I'll get Poké Pad. That seems good. I'll get Heavy Baton, Surfing Beach, and I guess Lilies. Or I could get Hilda, actually, which is better. Probably, I guess I'll take Hilda. Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Also, I feel like Petrel isn't very good in this list. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I really hope they don't knock out my Wailmer. That would be kind of bad, but I suppose we'll find out. And then, what else do I want to do here? I could Baton the Wailmer. That doesn't seem super good. I think I'll get a Darkness and then get 2 Waters in the Wailmer, maybe. Yeah, that seems okay. Let me make sure I get the right energies in the right places. Not sure exactly how live goes about this. If I just start clicking on stuff, I think it would do the Waters first, but not 100% sure on that one. Regardless, we do hit for 50. I mean, just Cinderace is a good Pokemon in general. It's not a broken Pokemon. I mean, if you treat it like a basic, it's kind of broken, to be honest. It's not actually like super game breaking because it's not, because obviously you just don't start all the time. We did get 2 Munkidoris in our opening hand, but we did get the Cinderace. With Cinderace, I like to play lower basics. This list runs, I believe it runs 8 or 9, something like that. My opponent has the 3 Metangs. Yeah, I think they Genesected this turn. So they got the 3 Metangs and the Mega Excadrill. They might even have more Metal Evolutions in their hand. Genesect DX is just a very good card. Definitely a card that I didn't realize quite how good it was. Honestly, I think I was like, oh, well, you don't need to search for Metal Evolutions as the game goes on. It's a once per turn ability, so like it's not very useful turns like 3 and 4, which is honestly true because it's so strong in the early game. You don't even need it. Regardless, my opponent's like absolutely obliterating the Cinderace as well, which is not surprising at all. Well, okay, yes, they are doing it. I was gonna say if they knock out the Wailmer, that's pretty bad there, but they don't. We can now get the Wailord. We can start healing as well. Maybe I should have gone for Lilies, to be honest, but regardless, we're going to swing for a little bit of damage. Maybe I should have attached the Water to the Wailmer as well. Probably should have not gotten rid of the Darkness, gotten rid of the Water, and then we could have swung for 270 with a Wailord the turn after and 2-shot in the Mega Excadrill. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I suppose we'll find out pretty soon. I'll attach Bubbly Water here, or I'll get Bubbly Water. Should I attach it? I'm worried that they'll get rid of it, but that doesn't seem that likely, to be honest. So I'll just go ahead and I'll hit them with Surf, a whopping 120. Not amazing here. Do we 2-shot? No, we're a little short. And we're going to get 2-shot as well. The reason we're a little short, not like super short, is because of the Munkidoris, but I'm definitely scared. I really need a Wailmer, to be honest, or like something to get, some more cards going. So then we can use Heavy Baton, and we should be in a good spot. They're going to Metal Maker. Metal Maker will allow them to, I guess, set up a Metang for a Metagross, or yeah, I guess Genesect DX as well to like tank. I mean, the options are honestly kind of mediocre. I could retreat, funnily enough. Retreating is obviously it's got to be like super bad, right? But I could technically do it next turn. Again, I do think I made a misplay there. How will it cost us the game? I mean, honestly, maybe it could, because we're not swinging for 270 next turn. But also, our Wailord would still go down after this, because they just knock it out with the Genesect, I think. Maybe they actually wouldn't, so maybe I really messed this one up, but presumably they could have knocked out with Metagross. Regardless, we top deck Wailord. That's not quite the right whale we were looking for there. Regardless, I'm going to go, I guess, after they're active. They could also, like, snipe me with Fez if I just retreat here. I mean, retreating just seems so bad. I don't know what to do here, to be honest. This position's now very sketchy. We could just swing for 120. I don't even know if I Jumbo Ice Cream. I guess I will. Or no, I guess I won't. I'll just Surf again. This is now really sketchy. I mean, I feel like this Pokemon would get 2-shot a lot of the time. My opponent didn't have that early Gust. Honestly, my Excadrill is really nice in the early game. They kind of just sits around doing not nothing, but in terms of like pulling cards from the hand, they don't do very much. We see them use their abilities. The abilities don't really do very much, though. I mean, they can get them some Pokemon, but like they can't really play those Pokemon super well. I mean, they could play the Metagross, which they might do. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I do wonder which route they're going to go, but again, it doesn't really matter too much. And then they can like accelerate more energies, but they have plenty of energies. They actually Jumbo Ice Cream themselves, so that's kind of scary. I'm really. The more I'm playing this, the more I'm thinking I like kind of through this game. But also, they could have like retreated and we couldn't have done anything about that. But we would have had the bigger attack. I mean, we would have still gotten knocked out after the big attack. So I'm not. We would have taken some prizes though, which would have been good for getting us cards. I definitely. So I'm not sure how much Pokemon Search List runs, but maybe it could do with a little more. My opponent just, takes the knockout there. As you can see, and they probably should have just gone with 2 Beldums earlier as well, I think. And now we're in a really bad. I mean, if we top deck, we might be able to get something going. We don't. We top deck a card that's literally unplayable, so we can't like win. Or I mean, could we win at this point? No, I don't really think it's possible for us to win, really at all, to be honest. Like, I mean, maybe there's some weird sequence of events, but we certainly were not close to that really at all. So if I had done that a little differently, I'm pretty sure would have lost. So I don't think there was much of a chance there because my opponent got set up. And Mega Astral is just a great deck at setting up. That's by far the thing it does best. Other than that, it's like mediocre, but in terms of setting up, it's quite good. Again, unless Charlie's prized. So let's see where we're up against this next game. I am a bit of a doubter on this deck. I think I don't know. The Munkidors are nice, but the energy situation is a little sketchy. Again, I could have done that a little differently to attack a little like harder, but I don't know. Let's go second again, see how this goes. Hopefully we can get because wait, did we miss? I think we missed the turn 1 Wailmer that game, right? Maybe? Not 100% sure on that, but regardless, we do actually get the turn 1 Wailmer, and we can start it. I also have a Munkidori and a Wailmer, another one here. Looks like we're up against the Slowking deck. Slowking's solid. Let's see what I'm trying to think. I was like, oh, it's the new Slowbro. No, it's not. I mean, it's the new Slowpoke, but not new Slowbro. Also, Telepathic Psychic Energy, such a fun card. A card I really love. I mean, it's very good theoretically. What are they going to get here? Latias, Slowpoke, maybe? I don't know. The cards that they get here are kind of mediocre. Or the 2 Slowpokes, I was thinking maybe they could get that as well. They don't even like really need those though. But I'm like theoretically, if they just go crazy here, if they, I was gonna say Kyurem. No, Kyurem doesn't knock him out, does it? I top deck Poké Pad, which is fine. I'll play Wailmer. I guess I can Heavy Baton active, right? We have 4 retreat cost. I will Poké Pad for the Munkidori. Probably just chuck it down. Misty's active. And also attach active, and yeah, we'll just see. Yeah, we get the big turn 1 stuff. If they knock us out, wait, how much does Heavy Baton move? Is it 3? Yeah, it moves 3. Maybe I should have attached one to the bench. I'm not sure. Theoretically, obviously, we want the special energy as well. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. This could still be a Slowking deck, like a regular Slowking deck. How much are they doing? Doing 180. If they can attack, presumably they cannot. But this does what, 180? Then we take 120 if we hit into it. Okay, yeah, looks like this is a legitimate Mega Slowbro deck. Mega Slowbro is a new Mega from Pitch Black. It's not that good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, they're attaching to another Mega Slowbro. That was also not what I was expecting. Not sure why. Oh, well, I guess they're just going to smooch him, right? That's the idea there, I suppose. But it should be okay, I think. I mean, realistically, we'll just like a Lillie is presumably get the Wailord EX there. And, oh, my mouse is hovering the stadium. And then we can just start like swinging and we should be fine. Actually, we will swing. I mean, we can actually get the knockout right now. They only have 30 HP, but we obviously want to evolve. We could do the first attack, though. Nice, perfect top deck there. We now need some Darkness Energies, I guess is what we're looking for. We don't hit it here. We could bump the Stadium. I don't really think it matters really either way, to be honest. I'll Bubbly on the bench, I guess. Ultra Ball. Actually, I should probably Ultra Ball away the Stadium, and then the Ultra Ball there feels fine. Getting another Wailord EX here. Theoretically, they could trap it, but I suppose it doesn't really matter if I evolve it or not. It's got 4 retreat cost either way. I'll check down, I guess, another Munkidori. Why not? I mean, it doesn't seem like a... Well, okay, never mind. They could Slowking still. I really don't think this is Slowking now, right? I'm pretty sure it's just Mega Slowbro. Because I have seen some lists of Japan tech in a Mega Slowbro into Slowking. I haven't seen 2. I mean, you could, though. But also they're pretty different. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's a very good attack. My opponent drops a Dunsparce down. Dunsparce also I think is gone back to being a pretty overrated draw engine, but it can be good. It's not terrible. For a while I just thought it was like super bad. Jacinth, okay, that's an interesting card there. It's a healing supporter. The Dunsparce is good in specific situations, but very specific situations. You need to know them to be able to use it well. Okay, awesome top deck as well. I could boss this. Oh yeah, no, I should definitely do that. I'm gonna boss the benched Mega Slowbro here. I'll double heal active. I really want the Darkness Energy to be able to obviously heal a bit more and do some extra damage. Importantly here though, okay, also hopefully we wake up from sleep. We'll see. We have a 75% chance, but because when we hit into them, we take 12, or we take 120, 12 damage counters there, and if we do that, then I guess the stadium is useful if we get stuck asleep, but also then we'll get stuck in the active if we do that. However, another one. Yeah, okay. Not sure exactly why they're doing that. I suppose it technically removes a liability, but I feel like it creates another one more so. Regardless, what I'm trying to say here is that Munkidori is good, and yeah, we want it to do some damage and heal and stuff. So regardless, they're good. AZ's Tranquility, that's pretty good for them. It both heals, which I've like not really seen the healing be super good. And to be honest, it's just okay here. But also it's the switch, which is good. I mean, it's just pretty good for them right here. It is their supporter for the turn, though. Honestly, probably a regular switch would have been better. But AZ's is pretty solid there. Then we see the Dunsparce again. The Dunsparce is just a straight engine, just to draw you cards like a lot. It's not very good because you're putting in a lot of cards and like resources to use it, and then what you're getting out is okay. I mean, you put in 2 cards, you get 3 cards, but you often using Pokemon Search. You can use Pokemon Search to like actually do good stuff. Also, they're not going to play Shaman, right? Why are they playing Shaman? What? That does not seem right. I don't know why they did that. Also, Shell NATO Spin didn't even realize that was the name of it, which is kind of funny. Also, let's go. We woke up. Nice. If we hit into them, we don't actually get knocked out either. If we... Oh, we got the special energy. I'll Petrel here. Sorry, I'm thinking things through. I guess I take Lillie's. That's probably okay. I mean, I'm just looking for Darkness Energy here, to be honest, which I think Lillie's is the best way to find. I mean, I guess Hilda will find one next turn. I like Lillie's a little more, and my hand honestly isn't that good. I'll Bubbly onto the bench here. If we hit into them, we don't get knocked out. If we don't hit into them, we still get knocked out. So long story short, we want to attack here and do some damage. And then again, we take some damage, but it's fine. Also, by the way, if we had gotten knocked out from hitting into them, then we wouldn't move the energy using the tool. And moving energy using the tool is very important. Heavy Baton, honestly, a pretty good card. A card I don't see too much. Admittedly, most 4 retreat Pokemon are, let's be honest, kind of bad. Generally, high retreat cost comes with high HP, which is good, though not like crazy good. I mean, yeah, ooh, they're playing another Jumbo Ice Cream. No, their first Jumbo Ice Cream. Also, Jacinth, this does 150. Oh, from 1. I thought it was each, so that's fine. Regardless, what's going to happen here is Heavy Baton is nice, but with these higher 2 cost Pokemon, generally they have high attack cost. And the fact that we have a bit of extra HP compared to like Polt is nice, I suppose. It's kind of helped us a little bit, but it's not like crazy. And then obviously having a super high attack cost is pretty bad. So regardless, I'm just going to swing into them here. I think we do take some damage. I guess I'll get down the 4th Munkidori. Why not? And then we see a Darkness, which is nice. We're not going to get knocked out here. We'll take a total of 300, which is admittedly a bunch of damage, but I think still swinging in here has to be the right play. We don't get put to sleep, which is nice. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get knocked out. I mean, it definitely is possible if they like do some damage buff, but I surely will be fine, right? We actually live with 80. Though again, compare it to like Pulse HP, also would have lived here, right? So it doesn't really matter, but we'll kind of see what we're looking at as well after this, because, okay, they're going to Jumbo Ice Cream. That's actually annoying here because, also, by the way, we're not a Mega. I always think this is a Mega because it has such high HP, but we are against a Mega, so we just need to knock out 2 of them. Looks like we need to get the 3rd Wailord set up, which is going to be kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. It's probably possible, but we need like the Heavy Baton really soon. If we hit into them and knock ourselves out, that's bad because again, that won't trigger the Heavy Baton. So I'm not super sure what we're looking at in that situation. Probably just setting up Munkidori's, but there's not a great way to do that. Let's see what we get here. We obviously have more Hildas, which is We hit another Darkness top deck. That's the Hilda could have been a Darkness, but now we can just Lilies. Hopefully we get a Wailmer. We get Jumbo Ice Cream. We got the Wailmer as well. I could swing in. Then I'm going to take the 120. Let's see. Jumbo Ice Cream puts us down to... We have 160 HP left. I think I actually don't attack here, to be honest. I'm going to heal off, and then we are going to have... Or actually, I'm trying to think this through. I think if we swing, we don't get knocked out on the swing, we get knocked out in return. And then I should have put the damage cards in the active because I have boss in hand, I just realized. Regardless, I think I want to just live here. So we have 220, we'll survive a hit. And then we can also Munkidori. If we get knocked out, then we can't Munkidori. So I think playing a little slower here is going to be a little better. And if they damage buff, it's pretty bad. We just essentially lost out on a knockout, a 3-prize knockout there, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Also, we just got like crazy Munkidoris here. Again, Munkidori is like nice, but it is still kind of slow and requires very specific stuff. And I mean, the amount of resources we put into Munkidori is a bunch, and the payoff is decent. I'd say it's fair payoff for the amount of resources we put in. Munkidori is a good card, but it's not like some absurdly broken card like some people might lead you to believe there. Though it is good. It is good. Just something is, again, okay. Now they got a lot of HP. We still knock them out with falling down, though. We currently don't have game on board, but we're at a good spot, I think. Let's see. Oh, Heavy Baton. That's interesting. I think... How do I do this? I think I bossed this guy, and I'll attach Darkness to Munkidori. I actually don't know if we have the other Wailord deck. Hopefully we do, but regardless, now this is looking super nice. We'll go after this guy on the bench, just try to get it knocked out. How much are we surviving a hit here? I'm pretty sure we're not surviving a hit. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and knock out their active, though. We get 3 prizes, and we do have the Ultra Ball, so theoretically things are looking okay at this point. Obviously, as we if we have a lot of time, and we do because our opponent's not doing crazy damage. I mean, if we hit into them every turn, they're doing pretty crazy damage, but if not, then we're okay. Regardless, we are in a spot where now, we can heal a bunch with the Munkidoris. Previously, we just weren't able to do that. I mean, Mega Extra is just doing, they're doing decent damage, but Mega Extra does really crazy damage. You can't really heal off no matter what, and you can't necessarily outspeed it either. I mean, this deck's not very fast, it's very slow. So I don't really think it has quite enough to be amazing. And this is my 4th game. Actually, presumably I'm gonna win this game. It is possible I lose it though. I'm gonna have won 2 or 3 out of 4. They do knock us out here, but we move the 3 onto the Wailmer. If I have a Wailord, I win. If I don't, I probably lose, to be honest. But if I have a Wailord, I do win very soon. I'll Ultra Ball away, I guess, the 2 Poké Pads. We do have a Wailord. Nice. Oh, we have a Meowth as well. We're able to probably attach Water Active. Technically, we could get the Munkidori stuck, but that's honestly probably fine. Let's see. If we swing in with Surf... I mean, we just don't get knocked out, which is the important thing. If they do damage buff, we do get knocked out. Technically, it could be safer to not attack here. I don't know. Not attacking. Surely the right play has to be attacking, right? And then, I mean, the likelihood they could no, I was gonna say Gladians. They can't do that. They could. I'm sure there's some way in which they can knock us out. Oh yeah, and they have the Jumbo Ice Cream. Actually, yeah. So attacking there, probably right. Jumbo Ice Cream's kind of a cool card. I guess I like it. I think big healing can be fun. Oh wow, they healed off all the damage. Okay, well, now things are looking a little scary, actually. I didn't expect them to heal that much. Big healing is legitimately kind of cool, but what do I need to do now? Let's see. I mean, speaking of big healing, we can do big healing. Oh, Meowth, that's kind of scary. As in, not necessarily good for us. Do I have a way to get energy off of it? No, I don't think I do, to be honest. I could go actually after a bench Pokemon with... Do I have a boss in deck? How many bosses does list run? I should have checked that before. And I don't know now off the top of my head. If I have a boss, I can win. Otherwise, I need to hit a water off of this. I'm gonna Meowth. I'm gonna Meowth. I imagine I have game here. I'm sure. I don't know. Please tell me boss in deck. Boss is not in deck. Do I not play another boss? That'd be really awkward. Wait, I can just get Hilda. And then I win. Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. So I'll take Hilda here. Almost through that one, but should be all good now. I need to make sure I don't like die attacking them. Then I obviously lose. Oh, I can get my Cinderace. Let's go. But yeah, now we just attach the water active. Now we can. Let's see. We're taking 120. I think I need to Jumbo Ice Cream here. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. No, actually, I do not. Yeah. So I'm fine if I just go here. I swing for 270, right? We have how much HP left? I'm being lazy, so I'm just going to click on it. Yep, we're able to just swing here, get the knockout. It would do our thing. Super sketchy there, but end up being all okay. We take a bunch of damage from Shellnado spin. It'd be really awkward if I did that math wrong, and then we tied and went to sudden death, but we're able to get there. The deck's honestly, it was like kind of a silly matchup where we're just both healing a lot. Munkidori in these longer healing games is good because it is healing repeatedly. So Munkidori didn't end up healing more than Jumbo Ice Cream there. One Jumbo Ice Cream. So it is nice. Like honestly, the other deck maybe could have played it, but against like these more powerful decks with higher damage, like my Extra Drill there's not so much you can do. The deck is slow. It is fun. Also, apparently, yeah, we play two boss. Honestly, another boss could be nice. I don't think Petrel's very good. I'm not sure. I mean, it gets the Heavy Baton, which is cool, I suppose, but ultimately, I don't think Petrel's super good. Regardless, the deck is pretty cool. If it's your style of deck, it's not quite my style of deck, but it is kind of fun here. But tell me your thoughts on this deck in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. That really helps support me and the channel, and I really appreciate it. Also, you could join as YouTube members. Shout outs to all my YouTube members as well, because you really help support me, and I really appreciate it. But I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.